Hello children, welcome to Narayana Live Classes. We have another set of assignment here. This is all about your textual exercises. Once you complete your lesson, you need to do all these exercises that when you understand and you analyze the lesson. So you can check yourself whether you have understood each and every topic in the lesson or not. So shall we begin? This is all about your, after lesson you have the, now I can answer. This is all about the textual exercises. So I will read for you. Fill in the blanks. Earlier, people used dash cars drawn by the horses to travel. Early days, people used dash cars to draw by horses to travel. So carts, early man, I mean initially everything was made by the stone, right? As we have discussed earlier that this is a Stone Age period. Even when they discovered the wheel was also made by the stone. But later on they realized that wood can also be changed into the wheel size. So what was people used? It was wooden cart. Okay. It's wooden carts. Is it clear? So early people used wooden carts drawn by the horses to travel. So that was, in Hindi it is called Tange Wala. It's so even now also if you go to the seashores, you have the carts which you can enjoy the rides. Let's go for the next one. Logs were used to dash across the river. Okay, when people analyze that the bark of the tree, when it just falls in the water, it floats. That's how people discover that if they sit on the wooden bark or wooden logs, they can just move in the water. So here people used to travel on the logs. So the answer is logs were used to travel across the river. So what is this? To travel. The answer is travel. Is it clear, children? Coming to the third one. The two main types of land transport are by dash and dash. The two main land transport. We have the road transport, which is on the land, as well as the rails also, right? But we can distinguish like road transport is different and railway transport is different. But both are actually on the land. But when we talk about the transportation, we talk about road, water, and air. But under road, you have rail and the road. Okay. So here, the two main types of land transport are rail and road. Okay. You can write rail and road. Is it clear, children? These both are the land transport. Okay. And which is the cheapest one? Whether rail or road, it is rail. Rail transport is cheaper than the road transport. Coming to the fourth one, in early days, people started communicating through drawing or call. In early days, people started communicating through drawings, call. Even now, when you get up, you brush. When you brush, you want to even talk to your brother or your mom, you keep your brush and you just do some signs. Okay? Or you just go and get that water or switch on the TV button. Or get my mobile, something like that, no? This is how with the action you do. So early man, when they used to go for the hunting or if they want to go for the farming, they used to draw on the caves, okay? That indicates that they have went outside to the work or they went for the hunting or for the farming or something like that. That was a way of communicating to the person who stayed at the home. Like what is the home? The caves, okay? Even now you have the mobiles, you can just talk it. Sometimes, your mom also keep a cheat and stick on your refrigerator or somewhere you frequently go, that do your homework or something like that. That's the way of communicating. So early days people used to draw with the pictorial diagram, that is called pictograph. So what is the answer for this? In early days people started communicating through drawing called pictograph, or it is called pictography also. Okay. It is called pictographs. Is it clear? Coming to the fifth one. In olden days, dash were also trained to carry mails. In olden days, dash were also trained to carry mails. So birds are used to train. Okay. So here the answer goes for the animals were trained. Animals will train to carry the mails. Either you can write pigeon or animals, whatever. Okay, so in olden days, animals. Animals were also trained to carry the mails. You know, it's not so easy task to train the birds or animals, whatever. It's an art. Training the animals is a sort of art. Everyone can't do that actually. Okay, coming to the next one. Tick the correct answer and write in the blanks. Okay, I'm not going to write here, but let me tick it. The animals which is domesticated is dash. So which animals used to domesticate by the early man? Even now also the same animals are domesticated. We have the options fox, lion and camels. So if you check out all these three options, the answer is definitely camel, right? Camel is the answer. Clear, children? Coming to the next one. Dash transport is the fastest means of transport. Dash transport is the fastest means of transport. Definitely that's the air transport, right? Let's see. Water, air and land. So air is the fastest mode of transport. So answer is B. Tick here. Clear? Coming to the third one. The modern mode of communication is exchange messages through dash. The modern mode of communication is exchange messages through dash. So what is the modern mode of communication? Whether it's a telegram, no one is using telegram, it is stopped now. Okay, so what is it? It should be a computer or telephone. Okay, so telephone, horses and pigeons. Definitely the answer is telephone. Okay, it's a modern. So early it was pigeons. Okay, and horses, the person who rides the horses during the warfare, people used to ride on the horse to carry the messages. Okay. Even, do you think that even we have the messengers now? Yes, we do have the messengers even now who carry the message very secretly, the spies. Okay, we're coming to the fourth one. Dash was the bird used for communication in ancient time. So ancient days. Dash was the bird used for communicating in ancient days. So what are the birds? Eagle, crow or pigeon? Everyone knows it's a pigeon, right? Pigeon is the answer. Is it clear? Coming to the fifth one. Harbors are used for anchoring dash. Harbors are used for anchoring dash. Well, harbors where a ship stay for the rest, like you have bus stand or you have airport, they take rest there. What the ship takes rest, they are unloading and loading, everything happens there. So harbors are used for anchoring. What is harbors? For the ships, I said, right? So let's see. Aeroplanes, it's in the airport. So ships. So the answer go for the ships. You have another option, train in the railway station. So harbors are used for anchoring ships. Is it clear, children? Let's go for the next slide. It's match the following. Okay, let's do this. Okay, with this, I'm pretty sure that you have thoroughly understand the lesson. This lesson is pretty easy. It's all about communication and transportation, right? So let's start. Wright brothers. So who are Wright brothers? Wright brothers who has invented your aeroplane, right? Let's see, we have aeroplane, water transport, mode of communication, aeroplane. So C is the answer. C is the answer. Coming to the next one, fastest means of communication is again an aeroplane, right? Air transport is the fastest means of communication. So they have given aeroplane, water, mode, aeroplane, air transport. So D is the answer. Clear? Coming to the third one, pictograph. I just said pictograph is a way of communicating during the early times. They used to draw everything in the caves. You know, if you go even now also, the pictures you can actually see. Maybe that's the reason we are able to understand that early people used to live in that manner. But how come those paintings are still existing? That is what you need to think about. Okay, they used to use everything in natural colors, and natural colors derived from the plants, leaves. They used to mix that color with your animal fat. Okay, and that's how it's been very permanent even now. If you go to Ellora caves, and so many caves in Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, you have in Haryana, okay, you have in Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh. If you go to that caves, you will still find out the drawing which is done by the early man. Okay, do some discovery, do go and find out how the early man just used to live, what were the lifestyle, you know, that's how, that makes you more interest towards the subject. Okay, so pictograph was drawn in the caves, right? Let's see whether we have any caves, aeroplane, yeah, old caves and rocks. So answer go for E. Clear? Coming to ship. Ship is nothing but your water transport or harbor, what we have written. Let's see what it is, a water transport. A is the answer. Email. What is email? Email, the message was sent through the internet or computer usage of, or the modern means of communication, right? Let's see what we have here. Modern mode of communication. So B is the answer. B is the answer. With this, we are concluding your textual exercises, children. Be thorough with your question answers. Be thorough with your textbook. Make a habit of reading your textbook, children. Thank you. Thanks a lot.